Alrighty peeps, so I'm making a quick little video here to add on to kind of what Gardner said earlier, just to kind of help some people out because I've seen some confusion recently. So this has to do with our warrant checkpoints, of course. So what I'm going to be talking about is a couple different ways you can set them up. So we're going to start with one here that I've set up on Strawberry Avenue. So say there's a car coming in, right? He's coming in for the checkpoint, he's coming through. It's going to be kind of, tough at first because a lot of students aren't going to know what's going on yet. So of course he'll be in the car. The way that I had it set up with some other marshals is we had one person here kind of notifying them, pull on in there, yada yada. And then one thing you can do is if they aren't, listening to you or they're slowly inching through, what we personally did is we had a vehicle set up right here in the median. So what they did is they would kind of pull through like this, and they would kind of block off both lanes of travel. Obviously, you don't want to have both lanes blocked off the whole time because then you could have issues with people AI running through. But we had it parked in the middle there, so when AI or not an AI, sorry, a person rocks up to check it out, you can kind of block it off, kind of forcing them to pull in there. And then you can, remove it back to here once done. This can also be the chaser car if they take off. So that's a good way to set it up, just kind of for instance, in terms of this scenario. And then of course that kind of would give them the option that, now they're kind of forced to go in there. So of course they're going to follow that. They're going to, pull in here. They'll stop here. You'll get all the information taken from them and all that kind of stuff. And then when they're done, the person in this car can pull forward, they can pull out, and you're good. So that's a quick way to explain like one of the checkpoints. I have another one set up down here we'll run to. This just kind of gives another example of how to set one up a little bit different, because again, kind of what Gardner showed us an overview of what to do. It wasn't an exact what you should be doing. It's more of a tip. So this is a couple different ways you can set it up. What we have that this one is kind of an alert vehicle at the front there, so that they know that a checkpoint's coming up. And then what we have is, again, we'd have a person like right around there and like standing in front of that car. They would tell the person to then pull in. Same thing with the last one. You can have a car there that kind of blocks off the lane. They pull into here, and this is an example of a use with like an alleyway. So they can kind of pull in here, you can get everything. This also makes it better if they do have warrants, then they don't have as many options to take off. Once they're done, that car could back up and they could go out through that alleyway, or then they could back up and continue onto that road. So this is another example of a way you could set up a roadblock or a warrant checkpoint, sorry, for an area like around Grove. Of course, this is kind of just an overview, a tip of how to do it. Just the main thing you don't want to be doing is kind of blocking off both lanes of travel. That's kind of what you want to avoid, for AI purposes, obviously. And then we'll head over to our last one here, which is going to be outside of the city. So we'll run on over here super quick. And we have this, I have this one kind of set up around the same area that Gardner's has his in his video. So the way that I'll show you guys it is, so this kind of has a bit of a bend to it. It's kind of hard to see, but if someone's traveling through here real quick, it's going to be kind of hard to see them driving through. So what we do is we have an alert car kind of up the road a little bit, alerting people that a checkpoint is coming up. And then same thing goes for down here. This one's pretty similar to the one Gardner's did. So you have the pull-in area right here. Again, you have a vehicle right here, so if need be, you could block off the second lane of travel so no one can get through, and it kind of forces them through. Of course, they can't still drive around here, so this isn't as good of an example spot. But same thing here. It also gives room, so once they're parked up here and they're getting their stuff done. Once you're done, you're like, all right, you check out, you're good. Here's your stuff back. You let them go. Just pretty simple. You can just pull it forward like that, and then they're good to go. So that's just a few more quick examples of how to do some checkpoints. I just wanted to show you guys super quick, just some more tips, because obviously it's better to have more examples than no examples. So that's just a quick little overview for you guys. Again, I know Guard just did that one, but just a few more that you guys can take into account for when you're thinking about how to set stuff up. Alrighty, peace out.